We have to be impartial and not deny the evidence. The city of Washington has and offers not only to tourists but also to citizens many more innovative services organizations than our beloved dear capital. Yet it is possible to notice the multitude of aspects that are linked to the empire that did not manage to conquer the whole world, the Romans. Study with some shared ideas passing through a monetary currency and ending with monumental structures, Washington can be considered the copy on an enlarged scale of Rome. The federal capital of the USA, Washington DC, was designed and built at the end of the 18th century, more precisely in 1791, on the footprint of the previously mentioned city. The idea probably was to recreate an invisible, majestic, and extensive setting, a real empire. And where to start if not from the monuments? An extremely important symbol for the Italian capital is the Vatican obelisk, positioned in the center of Piazza San Pietro, a place of worldwide worship for all the faithful and lovers of art history. Well, it is one-fifth if compared to its similar, the Washington Monument, in the center of the National Mall, monumental and administrative center. Silly to say that Americans have limited and modest tastes. On the eastern edge of the National Mall, you'll find the Capitol. And no, we are not talking about the Italian one, but the United States Capitol, the official seat of the House of Representatives and the Senate. Obviously, the imposing dome that dominates the structure was designed on a copy of the famous Dome of San Pietro in the Vatican. Not to mention the Pantheon, so popular its structure is recreated not only in the central hall of the National Gallery, but also in the Jefferson Memorial and in the University of Virginia at Charlottesville. As they say in Italy, you can have two without three. Do not think that in 177 kilometers square there are only domes and obelisks, because there are also traces of modern architecture, such as the Madison Memorial Building, built in the 70s, whose facade recalls the Palazzo delle Fontane dell'Eur, built 30 years earlier by architect Gaetano Minucci. It is important to underline that the city of Washington DC, if considered as a whole of urban agglomerations, has almost 6 million inhabitants, homogeneously distributed over the whole area, unlike Rome. Moreover, the transport network is well developed, allowing citizens to move peacefully over the whole extension. Obviously, the consequences are many, starting from a lower number of cars in circulation, clean streets, little traffic, and last but not least, the absence of double parked cars. For us, the citizens, Rome is a real jungle where the law of the strongest rules, and it's easy to believe that any city is better than ours. But the sense of the belonging is the master. Once you have lived in Rome, you'll love it with all its good and bad points.